Naruto, Bleach, One Piece. The big three defined an era. Now new-gen anime fight for the throne. Demon Slayer broke records, JJK broke the internet, but who takes third spot? Let's settle this. What's up anime fans? Today we're talking about the most debated topic in modern anime. Who are the big three of new gen? The original big three were Naruto, Bleach and One Piece. They dominated the 2000s, defined shonen for a generation, set the standard everyone else chased. Now we're in a new era. New shows compete for the crown. Some have massive popularity, some have cultural impact, some have both. The debate rages online constantly. Today we're breaking down the contenders. Who's locked in, who's fighting for position, who's close but not quite there, and why this conversation matters. Before we rank contenders, let's define the criteria. The original big three weren't just popular, they had specific qualities. Massive sustained popularity over multiple years, not a single viral season, consistent relevance, cultural penetration beyond anime fans, mainstream recognition, strong manga sales supporting the anime, international appeal across multiple regions. The big three were everywhere, you couldn't escape them. Non-anime fans knew their names. They influenced fashion, memes, gaming, they shaped the industry. New gen needs a similar impact. One viral moment isn't enough. The show needs staying power, broad appeal, industry influence. Let's see who qualifies. Two shows are basically confirmed for new gen big three. The debate isn't whether they belong, the debate is what order to rank them. Demon Slayer is the most financially successful anime and manga of the modern era. The numbers are absurd. Mugen Train became the highest grossing anime film ever, beat Spirited Away, broke Japanese box office records, made over $500 million worldwide. During COVID, the success is unprecedented. And they did it again. The Infinity Castle movie trilogy started in 2025. The first movie already broke opening weekend records in Japan, outperformed Mugen Train's opening. The momentum isn't slowing down. Demon Slayer proved it's not a one-hit wonder. The franchise keeps printing money. Manga sales exploded, outsold entire manga magazines. Kimetsu no Yaiba volumes dominated sales charts. The final volumes broke records. It became a cultural phenomenon in Japan. The anime adaptation changed industry standards. Ufotable's animation quality set new expectations. Every episode looks like a movie. The production value is insane. Other studios had to step up or get left behind. Mainstream penetration is massive. Non-anime fans know Demon Slayer. The Hinokami Kagura dance went viral. Nezuko became a cosplay staple. Character designs are instantly recognizable. International appeal is strong. Popular across Asia, North America, Europe. The streaming numbers are huge. The merchandise sells everywhere. The reach is global. Demon Slayer qualifies for Big Three status easily. The financial success alone proves it. The cultural impact confirms it. JJK is the internet's current obsession. Online engagement is unmatched. Every episode trends worldwide. Season 2 broke streaming records. The Shibuya arc had people losing their minds weekly. The Sukuna vs Maharaga fight crashed servers. Episode discussions dominated social media for days. Meme culture embraced JJK completely. Lobotomy Kaisen became a whole thing. Fans create content constantly. Edits, theories, jokes. The community is incredibly active. Mappa's animation is spectacular. Fight choreography is creative and brutal. Sakuga moments go viral instantly. The Naoya hair slick became a global trend. A character fixing his hair spawned thousands of edits. The manga sales are strong, and it consistently charts high. Not Demon Slayer numbers, but still impressive. The story keeps readers engaged. Giga doesn't play safe. The international fanbase is massive and loud. JJK fans are everywhere online. Conventions are full of JJK cosplay. Character popularity polls trend globally. Cultural impact is growing. JJK references appear in other media. Artists cite it as influence. The show changed expectations for dark shonen. JJK locks the second big three spot. The online dominance is undeniable. The production quality is consistent. The fanbase is passionate. Demon Slayer and JJK are locked in. The third spot? That's where things get messy. Multiple contenders, different strengths, no clear winner. My Hero Academia has the strongest case for third position. Long running, consistent popularity, broad appeal. 7 seasons, multiple movies, the longevity is there. My Hero Academia maintained relevance since 2016. That's nearly a decade of sustained success. International popularity is massive, especially in the West. MHA conventions are huge. The character popularity rivals certain Marvel heroes. Deku, Bakugo, Todoroki are household names in anime communities. The mainstream penetration is real. Non-anime fans recognize MHA characters. The superhero premise helps accessibility. Western audiences especially connect with it. The merchandise sales are strong. Figures, clothing, games. The IP makes money across media. Studio Bones delivers consistent animation quality. But here's MHA's problem. The hype declined. Early seasons went everywhere. Recent seasons get less buzz. The conversation shifted to newer shows. MHA feels like it peaked. Online engagement dropped compared to JJK and Demon Slayer. Episodes don't trend like they used to. The discourse moved on. Fans are still there, but the mainstream attention faded. MHA is the safest pick for third spot, but being safe doesn't mean exciting. It has longevity, but lacks current momentum. Black Clover has a dedicated fanbase. Long run, 170 episodes, completes the story, but does it reach the big three status? The show started rough. Early episodes had production issues. Asta's yelling became a meme for wrong reasons. First impressions turned people away, but Black Clover improved dramatically. The later arcs are genuinely good, animation quality increased, the fight scenes got better, the story developed depth, the fan base is passionate but not massive. Black Clover fans love the show, defend it constantly, but the wider anime community doesn't engage in the same way. International popularity is moderate, strong in some regions, not dominant globally. It doesn't trend like top contenders. Black Clover is solid shonen, fun characters, good fights, satisfying ending, but the big three requires more than solid, it requires dominance. Black Clover doesn't dominate. Boruto is technically a sequel. Does it count as new gen or Naruto continuation? The identity is unclear. Being Naruto's successor helps and hurts. A built-in fanbase from Legacy, but constant comparisons to Naruto. Living in that shadow is difficult. Early Boruto was rough, felt like filler, characters weren't as compelling, the stakes felt lower, fans complained constantly. Recent arcs improved, the manga took darker turns, animation quality increased for important fights, but the damage was done. Many fans dropped it early. The fanbase is divided. Some appreciate Boruto's story, others hate what it did to Naruto characters. The discourse is toxic. Popularity exists, but relies heavily on Naruto legacy. Without that foundation, would Boruto stand on its own? Questionable. Boruto doesn't feel like its own entity enough to claim Big 3 status independently. Several shows have qualities of Big 3 contenders, but fall short in key areas. Chainsaw Man exploded when it dropped. Mappa went all in. Movie quality episodes. The hype was massive. Social media went crazy. Makima became instant icon. Power's popularity soared. The opening trended globally. But here's the issue. One season, 12 episodes. The Big 3 needs sustained success over years. Chainsaw Man needs more content to prove longevity. The manga is beloved. The sales are strong. The fans are passionate. But anime-wise, not enough exists yet. Season 2 will determine if Chainsaw Man reaches Big 3 level. The current status? It's a bit too early to call. Massive potential, incredible start, just needs more time. Hell's Paradise has everything on paper. Great manga, great adaptation, Mappa animation, interesting premise. But it didn't explode. It premiered in the same season as other big shows. It got overshadowed. The conversation focused elsewhere. Quality is there. Fight scenes are brutal. Character designs are memorable. The story is engaging, but cultural impact is limited. The fanbase exists, but isn't massive. It doesn't trend consistently. The merchandise isn't everywhere. The reach is smaller. Hell's Paradise is a good anime, not Big 3 anime. There's a difference. Solo Leveling is the newest contender. The hype is enormous. The anime just started, but it's already massive. The manhwa fanbase is huge. Years of anticipation built up. The anime adaptation delivered quality. A1 Pictures went hard. Social media exploded. Every episode trends. Sung Jin-woo became an instant icon. The power fantasy appeals broadly, but it's got the same issue as Chainsaw Man. It's too new. 2 seasons isn't enough for Big 3 status. It needs sustained success over multiple years. Solo Leveling has potential. It could absolutely become Big 3, but it needs time to prove it. Let's check back after Season 3. The new gen Big 3 is forming. 2 spots are locked, the 3rd spot is contested. Demon Slayer is number 1 by financial and cultural metrics. The success is undeniable. It changed the industry and became a mainstream phenomenon. Jujutsu Kaisen is number 2. Online dominance, consistent quality, and growing cultural impact. The momentum is strong. The 3rd spot? MHA has the strongest current claim. Longevity, international success, mainstream recognition. But the hype faded compared to peak years. Solo Leveling could steal the 3rd spot if it maintains momentum. The potential is there. The fanbase is massive. Animation quality is high, but it's too early to confirm. Chainsaw Man is waiting in the wings. Season 2 determines its fate. It could surge into Big 3 conversation with strong continuation. Black Clover, Boruto, and others are solid shows, popular in their own right, but they don't quite reach the big three threshold, missing that dominant cultural impact. The big three conversation matters because it reflects industry shifts, shows what resonates with audiences, what pushes anime forward, what defines an era. New Gen Big 3 might not match the original cultural dominance. The industry is different now. More shows compete for attention. Streaming changed how we consume anime, but the spirit remained. Shows that define their generation, that everyone watches, that influence everything after. Demon Slayer and JJK qualify. The third spot is still up for grabs. What's your New Gen Big 3? Do you agree with Demon Slayer and JJK locked in? Which show takes third? Is solo leveling the future? Let me know in the comments below. And remember, the Big 3 debate never ends. Every generation argues their favorites. That's part of being an anime fan. If any of you out there are wondering why Fire Force didn't make the cut, stay tuned as next week's video covers this one exclusively. Peace!